What is up, everybody? Welcome back to another break on this Friday afternoon. Right now we've got 2024 Topps Allen and Ginter Baseball, 12-box full case number 2. Going to go ahead and get this shared over to the group, get everybody tagged, and then we'll go ahead and get started. Excuse me. All right, got all those tags in there. Give everybody about a minute to hop on in here while we're waiting for everybody to join us. Hey, Josh. Nice to see you. Going to go ahead and get these 12 boxes out of this case. Should be a fun one. Lots of variety in here. One of the most unique products by Topps. I mean, obviously you got the base baseball, but so many fun random people in this checklist. Lots of mini cards, recipe cards, anything you could think of probably in here. Try to do that. Show it's an empty case there. Got our full case out on the table. Go ahead and get this lined up there. Go ahead and just do it like that. Bring them forward just a little bit. There we go. 12 boxes in there, 2 rows of 6. I think Allen and Ginter is totally worth it. Answer that comment over on YouTube. All right, here we go. Going to hop over to the browser, randomize these teams and names. Got the names here first. Wayne Elder on top, David Edwards on the bottom, 31 entries. Going to roll the dice. Anything 4 or less, we will roll again. Got an 11, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. Elton on top, Jeremy Norton on the bottom. Go ahead and get that reflected on your screen. All right, then we hop on over to the teams here. Got the non-MLB spot, so all non-MLB cards will be coming your way if you get that spot. And the Washington Nationals on the bottom. Same thing, roll the dice. Anything 4 or less, we will roll again. Got a 5, so we're good there. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Baltimore Orioles on top. Texas Rangers on the bottom. Let me go ahead and get this matched up real quick. There we go. All teams should be aligned now. Hop on back over to the main. Start that trade timer there for you. Clock is ticking now. I'm going to go ahead and copy these verification codes into the chat. Should be fixed now, Josh. For some reason, when the screen that has the names decides to minimize, I have to pull it back up. Got a couple offers in the chat if y'all want to check those out. Got just under 4 minutes left on that trade timer. Looks like we got the Blue Jays up, the Cardinals up, and David said he's willing to trade the Phillies for the non-sport. Yeah, Baltimore is definitely a good team to have in this. The Orioles have a ton of great players right now. Three minutes left on that trade timer, just a little over. Nearing the halfway point. Lots of offers in the trade, or in the chat, if anybody wants to check those out. Just about 2.5 minutes left on that trade timer. Our halfway point. Lots of offers in the chat if anybody wants to check those out. Just under 2 minutes left on that trade timer. Still a little bit of time if anybody wants to make those deals. Almost to the 60-second mark on our trade timer. Still a little bit of time, though. Plenty of offers in the chat if anybody's interested. All right, last 60 seconds here. Last 30 seconds here. Final moments to make those trade agreements. I'm going to try my best, Steve. I hope I can. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0. All right, that's going to do it for the trade timer. Not seeing any trades here, so we will go ahead and get started. Good luck, everybody. Should be a fun one. Lots of packs per box. Got our first box loader here. Go ahead and open that up before pulling the other packs out. It's going to be a Fernando Tatis Jr. cabinet box loader going over to the San Diego Padres. Nice one there. Go ahead and delicately slide those back into those boxes. There we go. Like I said, lots of packs in here. Should be a fun one. Empty box there. Here we go. Good luck, everybody. Hopefully we can get lots of rip cards and autos and minis. Lots of fun stuff. Got a Chrome Luciano going over to the Giants. Get that sleeved up in a second. Nick Castellano. Yeah, 100%, Devin. So last time we did a rip of this, we asked and nobody said they wanted it ripped, but I will ask gladly if we get a rip card. I will make sure that we go through and I'll ask the chat if whoever owns the card wants to rip it. Oh, Devon, sorry. Got a Quavo as our mini there. There's our mini for this one. Got a Martinez here, going over to the Seattle Mariners. Devon, oh, okay, sorry. I want to make sure I get it right. I don't want to... Everybody always spells my name wrong too, so I totally get it, and I don't want to mess that up. Got an X-ray here of a lizard. Got a patch here. Subject use memorabilia. Taxic. Andrew Taxic. Looks like he's a musician. That one's going to the non-sport. Well, you got the non-sport, Chris, so a pretty fun spot, in my opinion. Just got a memorabilia here for you. Would love to pull a Usain Bolt auto. That would be insane. Honestly, the non-sport this year is really good. In my opinion. I really want to buy into one, try to get one of the Quavo autos. I'm a huge rap fan, so. All right, let me get this base moved out of the way. Hop in the next one. I'm also a huge fan of like random non-sport cards though, so Allen and Ginter provides on those. Caleb Williams auto would be awesome. Jaden Daniels, I believe, is in this checklist. There's our mini card for this one. I do too. Those X-ray cards are sick. I'm going to pull this one out just because it looks like it's going to fall. Got a silver. Or the chrome Jazz Chisholm Jr. on the mini. Going over to Miami. Try to get that in a... There we go. Once again, going over to Miami there. Hey man, that throw the other week against the Bears. I guess you were probably a Bears fan if you're on Caleb Williams. That was pretty insane. Unfortunate for Bears fans, but crazy for football fans everywhere else. Got an auto here. Gonna be a Beto. Coming over to the Oakland A's. Oswaldo Beto, 8 out of 50. Nice auto there. Love the mini autos with the frames. I respect it. My whole family's from Chicago, so I totally understand being a Bears fan. There we go. That one's going over to the Oakland Athletics with the auto. Nice one there. We got a black Javi Baez coming over to the Detroit Tigers on the mini. Unfortunately, I did not inherit their Bears fandom, and I became a Jacksonville Jaguars fan. Y'all can decide what's worse, but I'd say being a Jaguars fan. At least the Bears have some hope this year. Got another X-ray card there. There we go. Got another Mauricio on the silver. That's cool. I still have a good feeling about Jordan Love. I feel like he's going to be a good quarterback. Love these Kennel Club cards, too. That's what I just love about Allen and Ginter is there's so many unique cards that nobody would ever think to make unless it was for this product. Got a Jazz Chisholm Jr. here. Going over to Miami. Got a Ballpark Bites corned beef sandwich as our mini. Got a black Lou Bob Jr. coming over to the White Sox on the mini. Two more packs out of this first box. Yeah, and there's like relics for Kennel Club as well, of like ribbons and leashes and stuff, so really unique. Got a rip card here, 106 out of 199 of Johan Rojas going over to the Philadelphia Phillies. That one's going over to David Edwards. David, if you want me to rip this on camera, let me know. Otherwise, sleeve and top load it. Rip it? All right, cool. Get to keep whatever's in here. Gotta make sure I do this right without. So, since this is our first rip card, just know, everybody, if you want to rip it on camera, I can rip it, or we can leave it open. We can leave it sealed, and you can rip it at home. These are a little challenge. There we go. Got a Ronnie Mauricio mini out of there for you, David. I'm going to go ahead and put that back in there just so we know it goes with that. Sleeve it up. There we go. Go ahead and still top load it too, just to be safe. Hopefully one of them is Snoop Dogg, Chris. That'd be a really funny, like, April Fool's, like, release Kennel Club cards and then have one of them be Snoop Dogg. Got a Danielle Fishel mini there. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into the second box. They might be. We can take a look at it. It looks... Let me see. I have a Ronnie Mauricio here in my pile, I believe. Maybe not. I'll take a look at it. It's saved in the top loader right now. He did go back to Snoop Dogg instead of Snoop Lion. I think that was very short-lived. I think he decided he couldn't make as much money as Snoop Lion. All right, we've got our second box loader here. There you go. It's going to be a Jordan Lawler for the Arizona Diamondbacks. Forgot how large those were. There we go. Once again, going over back to the Diamondbacks for that box loader. Get that placed over to the side. Empty box there. Looks like we've got something there. Got a thumb on the bat relic. Jim Thome. Going over to the Philadelphia Phillies and David Edwards. There you go, David. Got yourself an authentic bat relic there. They should be, Pedro. Do you mean for, like, can you purchase them, or do you mean in the breaks do we supply them? Tomei, thank you. I try my best with these name pronunciations, but I can't get everyone. At least it's easier than soccer. Soccer, sometimes I just got to give up and say the team. Got a Jackson Merrill. Get that sleeved up. And top loader. Going over to the Padres. Oh, for the 5x7. I'll have to check. I don't think we do them for the box loaders because I don't think we have big enough ones currently. Got a black Jordan Westburg coming over to the Baltimore Orioles. Wade Boggs on the mini. Ooh, yeah, I 100% agree. I would love that. I'll bring that up and see if we can get some. That's a great idea. All right, let me get this base moved out of the way. Hop into the next stack. Got a Gleyber Torres patch here going over to the Yankees. That one's going over to Jared. There you go, Jared. Nice Glaber Torres, Allen and Ginter relic there. Got an Eddie Murray on the black here. Going over to the Orioles. Got a Corey Seager there. Got a World's Largest Mountains and another X-ray. Got a Cycle Succession, Carlton Fisk there. Got a Chrome Lofton here. Going over to the Kansas City Royals, Nick Lofton. Got a black here. Jordan Montgomery going over to the Texas Rangers. Interesting, because he's in Diamondbacks uniform. Last pack of this stack. All right, let me get these base moved out of the way. Got an auto here. Going over to the San Francisco Giants. One's going to be a Luis Matos auto. Once again, going over to the Giants. Nice one there. That one's going over to Tim Julian. There you go, Tim. Got yourself an auto there. Congrats on that. Got a Heston Kierstad on the rookie. Matt Mini and a B card behind that. That one going over to the Baltimore Orioles. The dog's name is Pineapple. It's a fun name for a dog. Got a Cedon Rafaela coming over to the Boston Red Sox. This is Don Rafaela. It's just chrome, non-numbered. Got an Emerson Hancock coming over to the Seattle Mariners on the black mini. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into the next one. Got our box loader card here. It's going to be a Ballpark Bites chicken tenders coming over to the non-sports spot. Tongue twister there. Really fun card there. Might be the only product where you see a trading card of chicken tenders. There you go, Chris. Empty box there. Oh, okay. I think we got one in that last case, and this is a full case, so we'll keep an eye out for it. Show that Ballpark Bites there. If we do get the Chrome hot box, because I know they're out there, we will go through it like normal, and I will sleeve all the cards after the break just to save y'all some time, because I know that'll get real time consuming real fast. So we'll set them off to the side in their own little pile, and I'll make sure everyone gets sleeved, top loaded, whatever, if we encounter that. Just to make sure y'all aren't sitting here watching me top load hundreds of cards. One per case? Okay, so we should have one in here. Got a Wilson Contreras. Nope. Not gonna. William Contreras going over to the Brewers on the patch there. Game used memorabilia. Going over to the Brewers. I'd love to pull a fossil relic too. That would be awesome. There we go. Got a backwards one here. It's going to be a Blackburn. Going over to the Oakland Athletics. Look on the back here. Interesting. I'm going to guess that's an image variation since it was backwards there. Going over to the A's there. No, I love it. I think that's hilarious. I want an auto from the T-Rex from Jurassic Park. No mini card in that one, so I wonder if we just got 2 in that last pack. Got a mini Jordan Westberg there on the chrome. Going over to the Baltimore Orioles. Oh my gosh. There we go. Let me get this base moved out of the way here. I know, I've been noticing that too. I wonder if it's just because they had a pretty good rookie. Got a Roger Clemens there. On the mini. Going over to the Toronto Blue Jays. There we go. Hopefully we can get you your favorite Velociraptor, Chris. You get hazard pay for that one, trying to collect that auto. Got an auto here. I always look at the back first to make sure I don't say the name wrong, but I believe, yep, Gary Sheffield coming over to the New York Yankees. Nice one there. Really nice auto as well. I'm always impressed when they can fit such full signatures onto such little cards. That one's going over to the New York Yankees. And Jared, there you go, Jared. Congrats on that one. Maybe we can get you a fossil from that raptor then. That's a crazy dream. I think, well, maybe not now, but I know, like, when I watched Jurassic Park for the first time, I know it traumatized me as a kid. And I know there's lots of kids who've had that experience. Got a Jackie Robinson on the chrome there. Going over to the Dodgers. Was your first movie? Oh, to the first movie. Okay. I read that as your first movie for a second. I was like, was Jurassic Park? But yeah, that makes sense. I think that's about the age I was when I saw it, too. Then when I was like 12, they re-released it in theaters with 3D, so I went and saw it and conquered my fear. Yeah, I think it was 94 or 95. One of those two, but around that period. I'm a huge Jeff Goldblum fan, so I love that movie. That's cool. Bet seeing it at a drive-in would be fun. I've only been to a drive-in, I think, twice in my life, but I've enjoyed it both times. Got a Castillo here, coming over to the Mariners. Luis Castillo. 93. That makes sense. I knew it was somewhere in that time frame. Got our patch here. Going to be a Lou Bob Jr. coming over to the White Sox. Normally, if it's Expos, we would give them to the team that team became. Yeah. There we go. That one going over to the White Sox. Lou Bob Jr. patch there. There's rare occasions where, like, if that team just went defunct, we just random them. But this one, it should be all go to whatever team that team became. Nice little mini Shohei there. World Series champion. Not going to lie, I was pulling for the Yankees, but they didn't bring their best there. Got a Sammy Sosa here, 46 out of 50, going over to the Chicago Cubs. Nice one there. No, kind of a complicated player, but one of my all-time favorites. That one's going over to Wayne. There you go, Wayne. Nice Sosa out of 50 coming your way. All right, here we go. Got our box topper here. It's going to be an Evan Carter going over to the Texas Rangers. Nice rookie card there. Yeah, I think it would go to the Stars. That is an interesting conundrum. Empty box there. Go ahead and grab a quick sip of water. All right, here we go. Got a Sal Frelick here. Going over to the Milwaukee Brewers. Got a Pete Crow Armstrong patch there going over to the Chicago Cubs. Once again, going over to the Chicago Cubs. Pete Crow Armstrong relic. Nice one there. Got one here coming over to the Texas Rangers. Going to be an Owen White on the black mini. Got a Pickle mini card there. Maybe we can get a Pickle box loader to go with the chicken tenders. Got a Christian Yelich here. Going over to the Milwaukee Brewers. All right, let me get these base moved out of the way. Hop into the next one. I think that would be cool. I hope so. I know they did Allen and Ginter Chrome last year. Would love to see it again. I think Fanatics is positioned to do some really cool Allen and Ginter stuff. I think with a lot of the athletes they have signing to them now, get some really cool non-sport, not non-sport, but non-baseball autos. Got an auto here. Coming over to, try to make sure that mini card. Going over to the Phillies. That's going to be a Weston Wilson auto. The gold border. That one's going over to David Edwards. There you go, David. Got yourself an auto. Congrats there. Yeah, that's why I was like, I'm going to choose my words very carefully on how I phrase that. But You know, and it's crazy because some of the non-sport cards, I mean, obviously, but some of the non-sport cards for Allen and Ginter can be ultra collectible. Got a Ryan Mountcastle here coming over to the Orioles. Like, one of my dream cards I know I will never find or be able to afford is the Anthony Bourdain, Allen, and Ginter auto. Probably almost a decade ago now, but love that card. But they sell for pretty penny. That or I'm a huge skateboarding fan, and there's this legendary skateboarder. Oh, now I'm forgetting. Rodney Mullen, who had cards in this. I would love a Rodney, even the base Rodney Mullen. All right, let me get this base moved out of the way. Got a black Kyle Riley coming over to the Seattle Mariners on the mini. There we go. Yeah, 100%. I'm with you there. Got an Anthony Rizzo patch here coming over to the New York Yankees. That's a cool one. That's my all-time favorite player right there. Fortunately, he wasn't able to win another World Series, but he won one with the Cubs. Once again, going over to the New York Yankees there. Anthony Rizzo patch. I'm just glad I got to see him when he played for the Cubs. I mean, he didn't do terrible on the Yankees. Still a good player, but definitely not necessarily at the level he once was. Honestly, Anthony Rizzo became my favorite. I mean, I'm a lifelong Chicago Cubs fan, but Rizzo became my favorite just because of like the community service he does outside of baseball is amazing. Like, he goes to visits hospitals everywhere he goes. Any kid that asks for his autograph at those hospitals, he says yes, but he'll only do it if he can get their autograph. So he brings jerseys and gets the kids in hospitals to sign it. Just stuff like that makes him really good guy. Get that moved over. And into the next one. No, I totally get it. I'm not like a diehard Yankees fan. If Anthony Rizzo wasn't on the team, I probably could not care less about the Yankees. But when your favorite player moves, you still got to root for him, even if they're not on your team anymore. So that's the only reason I was hoping they'd win. Yeah, he was a childhood cancer survivor himself when he got drafted to the league. So he's made it his mission to make sure to interact with other Got a Rafael Devers box loader here. Going over to the Boston Red Sox. Yeah, he does a lot of charitable efforts. Oh, awesome. I'm a diehard Cubs fan. I'll root for the Rockies when they're not playing the Cubs, but good news is in the last couple of years, empty box there, I haven't had to worry about it because the Rockies haven't given me anything to root for. Unfortunately. I was so excited, too, when Chris Bryant got moved down here. Got a Kirby Puckett. Game-used bat. Relic. That one's going over to the Minnesota Twins. Nice throwback relic there. Yeah, but I was super excited when Chris Bryant got moved to Colorado because I was sad to see him leave the Cubs, but at least then he was on another team I could root for, and then he hasn't done anything. Unfortunately. Got a Shane Bieber going over to the Cleveland Guardians. Honestly, though, at the end of the day, as much as I love my teams, and I'll always root for my teams first, I'm just a fan of good baseball. If I can go to a game, see someone play, I'll root for them even if they're not my team for that game. As long as it's entertaining. Got a Lou Gehrig on the mini. It's everybody's favorite ballparks to go to. I always ask that in baseball breaks. So you don't have to answer if you've heard it before, but I'm always curious to hear different people's feedback. I'm obviously a huge Wrigley Field guy. Get these base moved over. Got an Anthony Rendon patch here coming over to the Angels. That one's going over to Jason. There you go, Jason. Got a patch there for you. Got a black one here coming over to the Nationals. And Lane Thomas. There we go. What's up? Sheehan there coming over to the Dodgers.
here?
Yeah. Got a Harrison here coming over to the Giants on the chrome. Interesting little piece from the cut there. Would love to see a stained glass. Usain Bolt auto. Something like that. Get this base moved out of the way. We'll hop into the next pack. Got a patch here going over to the Detroit Tigers of Colt Keith. Once again, going over to the Detroit Tigers. Nice one there. Okay, let's see if we can get one. Would love a big rip card. Those might be a little bit easier to open, too. It's our mini card there, since it wanted to slip out. Got a black Mauricio going over to the New York Mets here. Four packs left in this box. Got a DJ LeMahieu patch here coming over to the New York Yankees. Getting a lot of Yankees in this one so far. That one's going over to Jared again. There you go, Jared. Another patch coming your way. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into the next box. Here we go, box number 6. Good luck, everybody. Got a Bryce Harper box loader coming over to the Phillies. And David Edwards. There you go, David. Got yourself a box loader there. Empty box there. Love to see some more autos out of this. Got a Beltre here coming over to the Mariners on the black. Once again, going over to the Mariners there. That's going to be the mini card there. Got a Chuck Norris mini card there. Going over to the non-sport. We've got an Andy Petite patch. Once again going over to the New York Yankees. And Jared. There you go, Jared. Getting lots of patches in this one. Going over to the Yankees. Rub this card, so it's a nice scent card there. Scratch and snip. Get this base moved over. Hop into the next one. Yeah, 100%. I feel like almost every other patch we've gotten so far has been Yankees. It was wood. I thought it was bacon too at first. It was a wood card. I wouldn't be surprised with Allen and Ginter if there was bacon. I mean, I'm sure there's been bacon in the past. Got a Gunnar Henderson on the chrome. Going over to the Baltimore Orioles. They're scratch and sniff cards, which is very interesting. I think that's a very fun concept. Got an Aaron Judge black mini here going over to the Yankees. There we go, going over to the Yankees. Looks like we got something here. It's going to be an auto going over to the Chicago Cubs of Jordan Wicks. I'm not sure. That'd be a fun thing to figure out, though. There we go. Once again, going over to the Chicago Cubs. And Wayne. There you go, Wayne. Congrats on that auto there for you. Get a 10. 10 on the card grade and then a 6 on the smell. All right, let me get this base moved over. We'll hop into our last stack here. You're not being stupid. I think that's hilarious. I appreciate it. I always love when people are active in the chat, especially making jokes. All right, 2 more packs left in this box. Got a Gwynn patch here. Nice Tony Gwynn going over to the San Diego Padres. One of the greats. That one's going over to Rich. Congrats on that, Rich. Got a Rollins on the black border here. Going over to the Phillies. There we go. Let me go ahead and check that for you. Not seeing it. But I'll go ahead and keep an eye out for it. All right, box number 7. Here we go. More than halfway through now. Got our box topper here. It's going to be a Juan Soto coming over to the New York Yankees there. Interested to see if he stays a Yankee after this year. But only time will tell. Empty box there. Here we go. That's going to be our mini card there since it wanted to fall out. Put it back on top there so it doesn't get lost. See a mini here. Try to go. Got a Nolan Gorman coming over to the St. Louis Cardinals on the patch. Nice relic there for the Cardinals. Then we got one here. Looks like a normal Tony Gwynn. But it's going to be a 15 out of 25 on the mini. Nice one there going over to the Padres. See if I can go ahead and get that one top loaded. Not top loaded, magged up. See if I can't get that more centered. There we go. Nice Tony Gwynn there. Once again, going over to the San Diego Padres. 15 out of 25 hand numbered. Congrats on that one. Going over to Rich. There you go, Rich. Nice hand numbered Tony Gwynn mini there. Got a chrome A.J. Smith-Sharver. Going over to the Atlanta Braves. Get these base moved over. We'll hop into the next stack. That would be really cool. I love that idea. I'm a huge horror movie fan, huge Halloween fan, so would love to see some like horror movie characters in here, Universal Classic monsters. Got a Black Tanya here coming over to the Cleveland Guardians. Got a patch here of Alex Bregman coming over to the Houston Astros. I would love to see Topps or someone do more horror movie like trading cards in general, though I feel like that community, that fandom is kind of blown up a little bit. Got a Yamamoto on the chrome here. I feel like they'd make a lot of money if they did. I know there's a company called Fright Rags that does them every once in a while, but I'd love to see more mainstream horror trading cards. Got a Ronald Acuna Jr. bat relic here. Going over to the Atlanta Braves. That'd be cool. I know that Supernatural is highly desirable. Another one I'd love to see more trading cards of that I know used to exist and are hard to come by now is Breaking Bad. I feel like that would be a really popular set. All right, last stack of this box. Here we go. I feel like there's just like endless possibilities in the non-sport world that have not been tapped. That's cool. Love some of those OG Marvel cards. They look really sick. Got a Jose Canseco bat relic here. Going over to the Oakland Athletics. One half of the Bash Brothers. Another semi-controversial sports figure, but a really nice one nonetheless. Going over to the Oakland Athletics. Congrats on that. That's cool. I used to have a couple of the Star Wars Episode 1 cards somewhere that someone had gave me when I was a kid, but unfortunately As happens many times when you're a little kid. I lost them. Got a Jose Ramirez here coming over to the Cleveland Guardians on the black mini. That's the mini card there since it wanted to fall out. That's cool. I don't know if I've ever seen the Pepsi cans. I know I've seen the Pepsi can holder that looks like a droid battleship, but I don't think I've ever seen the Pepsi cans by themselves. All right, let me get this moved over. I'll hop into the next box. Grab another quick sip of water real quick. Box number 8 here. Set this down here just so I can rip that extra corner. Got a Vladdy Guerrero Jr. on the box loader. That one's going over to the Blue Jays. Love the look of these box loaders. Hard to store, but a lot of fun. That's cool. I love when companies do promotions like that. It's smart on their end because it convinces you to buy more of their product, but it also makes it fun. Got an empty box there. I think Fanta just recently did that with the Beetlejuice characters, but it doesn't sound like in the same unique way. Got a Colton Cowser rookie coming over to the Orioles. And a Yamamoto on the mini. Coming over to the Dodgers. Got a Justin Steele on the black coming over to the Chicago Cubs. That's cool. Kind of like the Pepsi Where's My Jet situation. I'd keep it, though. I think that's the way to... I mean, I guess it depends on how much money you're getting. But if you have the whole set, might as well keep it for the completion. We got a gold 3 out of 50 Christopher Morel here. Going over to the Chicago Cubs. Nice one there. It's the second numbered out of 50 for the Cubs. Going over to Wayne. There you go, Wayne. Gold Christopher Morel coming your way. Got a Tom Glavine patch coming this way. Going over to the Atlanta Braves. Nice legend pitcher. Looks like that is a bat relic as well. Going over to the Braves once again. Yeah, no, I know, 100%. He should have, though, because even though it was a gimmick, it was technically false advertising the way they put it. I get where Pepsi was coming from, and I also get not wanting to have to buy a jet for somebody, because that's expensive. It's funny because the water brand Liquid Death just did the same thing. They're like, we will actually give you a jet. Got a Jock Peterson coming over to the Arizona Diamondbacks on the Black Mini. But Liquid Death also gave you the option, if you won the jet, to cash out for a financial sum rather than taking a jet, because that's the one thing that would suck about winning that contest. Taking care of a jet is wildly expensive. You got to store it, you got to fuel it, got to get your license or pay someone to fly it. So at that point, I would just take the cash. I think it was an F-16 for the Pepsi contest, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since I took the internet rabbit hole into that and watched that Netflix documentary and read up on it. Got a Yu Darvish coming over to the Padres. All right, let me get these moved out of the way. Oh, Harrier jet. That makes sense, too. Like I said, I'm not an expert in that situation, but I did have fun watching that documentary and learning more about it. Crack open some new top loaders here. Yeah, if you can learn how to maintain it yourself. I think the hardest part would be storage. Got an Anthony Volpe on the black coming over to the Yankees. I wonder what the insurance is like on a plane, too. I'm sure it's crazy. Got a Clayton Kershaw patch here going over to the Dodgers. Last 3 packs out of this stack. Got another Ceddanne Rafaela on the rookie chrome. Two more packs in this stack. Tyler Soderstrom on the chrome. All right, let me get these moved over. We'll hop into the next stack there. Well, that's good to hear. If I ever, for some reason, come into owning an aircraft, take that into consideration. Got a Fernando Tatis Jr. on the black here, coming over to the Padres. Well, yeah, obviously. I don't think I have to worry about flying a plane anytime soon. Got a Low patch here coming over to the Tampa Bay Rays. Brandon Lowe. Nice blue color there. Two more packs in this box. All right, let me get these base moved out of the way. Also going to get all these top-loaded base moved out of the way real quick, just so we have enough room for more. All right, here we go. Last 4 boxes. The end is nigh. There we go. Box topper for this one, going to be a Rafael Devers, coming over to the Boston Red Sox. Empty box there. Here's hoping. See if we can't get one. Oh. Looks like we have our foil box. Okay, so like I said with these, I'm going to show them all, obviously, and then I'll go ahead and sleeve, top load, everything like that after the break, just so y'all aren't sitting here watching me for an hour top load and sleeve every single foil card. But we do have our foil box here. Got an auto here. Going over to the Chicago Cubs. Going to be a Lee Smith. Nice one there. That one's going over to Wayne. There you go, Wayne. Got yourself an auto there. Got a black George Brett here coming over to the Kansas City Royals. Like I said, these will all be sleeve top loaded, as you will, after the break, just to make sure. Y'all are sitting here watching me sleeve every single card. Dog's name is Wasabi. Got a Trey Turner on the Chrome Mini here, going over to the Philadelphia Phillies. Yeah, I'm with you 100%. It would be sick to have some autoed foils. All right, last stack of this box. Readjust here real quick. Got a Riley Green coming over to the Detroit Tigers on the patch there. Once again, going over to the Detroit Tigers there. And we got a black Willie Stargell there, going over to the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, we got a rip card here. Going over to the LA Dodgers, 18 out of 199. Emmett Sheehan. That one's going over to Rich. Rich, if you want it to be ripped live on camera, let me know. Otherwise, gonna go ahead and leave it as it is for you. Congrats on that. Always nice to see those rip cards. I keep forgetting that these are backwards for a reason. Chuck Norris mini there. Got a Manny Machado as our mini there. All right, last pack of this box. Got a black Jose Ramirez there. Get those moved out of the way. All right, last 3 boxes. Here we go. Got a nice one here. Going to be an Ellie De La Cruz box topper going over to the Cincinnati Reds. Nice rookie card there. Empty box there. Okay, cool. Got a Ronald Acuna Jr. bat relic here going over to the Atlanta Braves. Nice one there. Once again, that one's going over to the Atlanta Braves. Congrats on that. That's going to be our mini. Going to be a black George Brett. Since it fell out there, might as well show it quickly. get the rest of these out of here. All right, last pack of this stack. Got a cycle succession Moltar here. Maybe. There we go. Got a silver Tana coming over to the Cleveland Guardians. All right, let me get this base moved out of the way. Hop into the next one. Let's get another auto in here. There we go. Got another auto there. Going to be a Lane Thomas auto coming over to the Washington Nationals. That one's going over to Chris. There you go, Chris. Got yourself an auto there. Coming over once again to the Washington Nationals. Nice one there, man. Congrats. Got a Ceddanne Rafaela on the black for the Boston Red Sox. Got a Yamamoto on the chrome. Coming over to the Dodgers. All right, let me get this base moved out of the way. We'll move into the last stack of this box. Got a Freddie Freeman memorabilia coming over to the Dodgers. Nice one there, considering his stellar performance in the World Series. That one's going over to Rich. There you go, Rich. Congrats on that one. Three more packs left in this box. Then two more boxes left. Got a black there going over to the Boston Red Sox. Pedro Martinez, nice one there. All right, let me get these moved over. We'll hop into our second to last box. Here we go. Good luck, everybody, once again. Take a sip, quick sip of water here. Got our box topper here. This is a nice one to go with the chicken tenders. It's going to be a tater tots box topper on the Ballpark Bites. Perfect side to the chicken tenders. Empty box there. Here we go. Perfect. I love the non-sport stuff in this. I mean, obviously there's the cool like non-sport celebrities and stuff, but I just love the goofy dog club or the kennel club and food. I know some years they do recipes where if you collect all the cards, you can get a recipe to make like barbecue sauce. Always thought that was a lot of fun. I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of cheese curds personally. I know that's a hot take. Personally, I'm just a normal French fry guy. French fries with a little hot sauce is my jam. My girlfriend's a huge cheese curds fan, though, so she would agree with you 100%. Sometimes when we go to dinner, she will pick that solely based on how good their cheese curds are. Got an Oswald Peraza patch, once again coming over to the New York Yankees. Yankees having a break for themselves with the patches in this one. That one once again going over to Jared. There you go, Jared. Another Yankees patch coming your way. Got a black here. Going over to the Atlanta Braves. Austin Riley. All right, let me get this base moved out of the way. Hop into the next stack. Ooh, that sounds good. I mean, I'm not a big cheese fan, unfortunately. I really wish I was. But anything handmade, I'll try once. Might not like it, but I'm willing to try it. Got a Seager here coming over to the Rangers. Ooh, I'd love to invest in a deep fryer. I would love to make my own like deep fried potato chips, fries, things like that. Donuts maybe. Possibilities are endless. But I'm sure the cleanup is also endless. Got an in action here of Juan Soto. Let me check the checklist one more time. Believe that should be a short print. Okay, 1 out of every 145. So we'll go ahead and get that magged up. That one's coming over to the Yankees. Yankees having themselves a break on this one. Congrats on that in action. Once again, going over to the Yankees. Dang, what's the cleanup like on a deep fryer? Is that complicated? I would imagine it would not be easy. Could be wrong, though. Got a Paul Skeens here. Non-number, but nice one there going over to the Pittsburgh Pirates. Congrats on that one. I'm gonna get this mini out of here real quick. Keep wanting to fight me. Got a Cal Ripken Jr. here on the bat relic. Nice one there going over to the Orioles. One of the greatest to ever play the game. That one's going to Elton. There you go, Elton. Nice bat relic of Cal Ripken Jr. there. Okay, that makes sense. Got a Willie Mays black mini here. That one's going over to the New York Giants. Got a Freddie Peralta here on the patch, going over to the Milwaukee Brewers. There we go. All right, last pack of this box, and we're going to hop into our last box. All right, let me get these moved out of the way. We'll hop into that last box. Good luck once again, everybody. Ooh, we got a mini box loader here. Trying to open it delicately. It's going to be an Ellie De La Cruz. Nice one there. Going over to the Reds. And set that back in the pack for now so it's safe. Go ahead and get that. Find a sleeve and things for it. But nice one there going over to the Reds. Ellie De La Cruz. There we go. Empty box there. Last box. Here we go. Got a Nick Lofton coming over to the Kansas City Royals on the black mini. Got a Will Smith coming over to the Dodgers on the relic. There we go. Got another scent card there. Looks like a cup of hot cocoa. Get some new sleeves open real quick. Got another Mead in action. That one's going over to the Tampa Bay Rays. We got a Goodman coming over to the Rockies on the Chrome Mini. All right, let me get this base moved out of the way. Hop into the next one. Got a JT Real Muto patch coming over to the Phillies here. Got a Garcia going over to the Texas Rangers. Got an Ellie De La Cruz on the Chrome here. Going over to the Reds. Nice rookie there. Josh, I just saw your comment. For some reason. It was buried under the other one. Origins has not sold out yet. There's 2 spots left. So if you want to get in on NFL Panini Origins, really fun break. Only 2 spots left. All right, let me get these base moved out of the way. We'll hop into our last stack. My pleasure, Josh. Got a Cal Riley patch here going over to the Seattle Mariners. Congrats on that one. Going over to the Mariners. Last 2 packs, here we go. Got a Black Bailey coming over to the San Francisco Giants. Last pack, here we go. All right, that's going to do it. Let me get this moved out of the way. We'll hop into our recap. Be a little bit of a longer recap, obviously, since we went through a whole case. It shouldn't be too bad. All right, here we go. Got a Jose Canseco bat relic coming over to the Oakland Athletics. Ronald Acuna Jr. bat relic coming over to the Atlanta Braves. Alex Bregman relic coming over to the Houston Astros. Nolan Gorman relic coming over to the St. Louis Cardinals. Tony Gwynn relic coming over to the San Diego Padres. Got a Jordan Wicks auto coming over to the Chicago Cubs. Andy Petite relic coming over to the New York Yankees. DJ LeMahieu relic coming over to the New York Yankees. Colt Keith relic coming over to the Detroit Tigers. Anthony Rendon relic coming over to the Angels. Kirby Puckett bat relic coming over to the Minnesota Twins. Anthony Rizzo relic coming over to the New York Yankees. Weston Wilson auto coming over to the Phillies. Pete Crow Armstrong relic coming over to the Cubs. Sammy Sosa 46 out of 50 coming over to the Cubs. Luis Robert Jr. relic coming over to the White Sox. Gary Sheffield auto coming over to the New York Yankees. William Contreras relic coming over to the Milwaukee Brewers. Got a Luis Matos auto coming over to the San Francisco Giants. Got a Gleyber Torres relic coming over to the Yankees. Got a Jim Thome relic coming over to the Phillies. Got an Osvaldo Bido auto coming over to the Oakland Athletics, 8 out of 50. Got a Toxic relic coming over to the non-sport. That one snuck in there. Got a Cal Riley relic coming over to the Mariners. Got a JT Real Muto relic coming over to the Phillies. Got a Will Smith relic coming over to the Dodgers. Got a Freddie Peralta relic coming over to the Brewers. Got a Cal Ripken Jr. relic coming over to the Orioles. Got a Oswaldo Peraza relic coming over to the Yankees. Got a Freddie Freeman relic coming over to the Dodgers. Got a Lane Thomas auto coming over to the Washington Nationals. Got a Ronald Acuna Jr. relic coming over to the Braves. Got a Riley Green relic coming over to the Detroit Tigers. Got a Lee Smith auto coming over to the Chicago Cubs. Got a Brandon Lowe relic coming over to the Rays. Got a Clayton Kershaw relic coming over to the Dodgers. Got a Tom Glavine relic coming over to the Atlanta Braves. Got a Christopher Morel 3 out of 50 coming over to the Chicago Cubs. Got the in-action Curtis Mead going over to the Tampa Bay Rays. Got the Tony Gwynn, hand-numbered 15 out of 25, coming over to the San Diego Padres. And the Juan Soto in-action coming over to the Yankees. All right, that's going to do it for this break. Thank you, everybody, for hopping on with me, and I'll catch you in the next one.